Hello, boys and girls of the YouTubes. I think I got this stupid thing running right. It says it is. Well, I am loading Crazy Auto with some larch. It's going to a Amish customer. So that's why we are loading it on auto. So we can unload it with the self-unloader. Some say. I would call it a picker truck. Same difference. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. Isn't it exciting? Oh, look at how tall the stupid stuff is. I got the limbs all this. The guy next door has a tree stand back here. He's on someone else's property, right? And he don't have enough. I don't want to be nasty because I guess he's a nice guy, but it's like, why wouldn't you think you'd come out and get your tree stand? Now what'll happen is I'll bend it, right? I'm not climbing up there and killing myself getting it down. I almost broke my neck there last couple of years ago doing that. But I'm doing everything I can to avoid it. But you watch, that thing will get bent, and then they'll have a mental bit. You broke my tree stand. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Well, I've been in here for a couple of weeks, and nobody gives a good fat rat crap to go get this stupid tree stand. Then I'll be the bad guy for breaking their tree stand. Whatever. Didn't mean to go off on their nasty tangent, but it just aggravates me. But anyway, so what I'm doing is I am loading this up. Mikey already did. I think he got 3 loads today. I can't remember whatever he got, but I told him he must well head home. He just lives down the road, so his wife come picked him up. I said, I'll just load it, leave it here for early, and he can come get it and go. Go. So, just wanted to get some of this stuff out of the skiddies way. That's probably just a couple of 8-footers. I'm not going to do much more than that with that piece of junk. That's white pine, but a lot of these Amish guys will take a few sticks of white pine as long as it's not straight loads of it. Again, I actually think this is that radiata pine. That's what I think it is. That can go on the poop wood pile. It is trippy. Uh-oh. Couple 8-footers in that white line. Yes, pretty nice larch. Sucks loading on a blind, I can't see the front of the truck, so I just bump it up against the headboard there and wish for the best, right? Yes, so Barry, Mr. Barry Hansen from New Zealand. He asked me yesterday if this is what they call larch. I said, yes, by golly, it is. I think it's actually, it might be Japanese larch. I'm not sure. But yes, it is larch. Tamarack, larch, same thing. God, it sucks not being able to. If I was facing the other way, I could see as I'm loading, but I am right. This thing got a terrible blind with this big boom right now. I think it's because of the elevated cab, because my shovel has a blind, but it's nowhere near as bad as this. Holy man, that's nasty. Look at that white pine. Is that not hideous? See, this is the stuff that nobody else would cut, and I don't cherish cutting this junk, but it needs to come out. You gotta see, it's all cherry in there where this stuff is infested. I don't don't know why these brain dead sons of guns are ever planted this white pine trash. Look at how straight and beautiful the larch is, right? And then they waste time planting this friggin' garbage. I'll send this stuff can all go over to the mulch gardenscape, the mulch place. It don't matter. They're just putting it in a tub grinder and grinding in all the snot out of it. Make it mulch. So it don't even matter. Just throw it on the truck and go. What are you gonna do with that junk? You know what I mean? I mean, jeez, man, look at it. You have to screw that into the chipper. No, but they use that. I think it's a tub grinder. I don't know. It might be I think it's a horizontal thing. I was talking about it the other day with Jamie. He said, no, they got a tub grinder. Whatever it is, I mean, they just grind it anyway, so I don't think it matters too much. They just put it in. They've never ever complained about a stick of anything I've sent over there. They don't pay much for it. Like I said before, it's kind of low budget, whatever. Gets it out of here. Nobody else would want that filthy crap, so whatever. Hey, I mean, we're like right at 3,000. I think officially it was 2,999 this morning. I don't know, but boy, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna try and figure something out for whoever makes the 3,000. 3,000 sub. I don't know, but I probably still didn't say that right. It's not like SpongeBob. So anyway, that'll be pretty cool. So we spent a bunch of time looking at stuff this weekend. I'm gonna make some offers on stuff and see if we can get anything bought up. I don't know if we can or not. I'm gonna try. That would be kind of fun. Pretty nice pieces. I mean, it's junk. NJ Blanchard commented, "Is there any good timber on it?" I said, "Well, it's mostly pulpwood and scrag. Those pieces I was looking at. But that's what I do. I don't mind doing that stuff. So yeah, it's good to me. Nobody else wants it. There's no competition on it. That's what I like. But it's junk. It needs to be cut. It's not really good timber. You can use it for scrag material, boxes and whatever else, pallet stuff. But like I said, this pine, white pine, goes for not just white pine, but white pine, and now it's got to be clean. That's why you're not seeing this one in the Angelica pile. This one's going to the Dutch. It's got knots all over it, and it's pretty hideous. It'll make good enough blocking. But the guys at Angelica, they need stuff to be fairly decent so they can turn it. And they don't want it all splintering and falling apart as they're turning it. They got to turn it down for the round split rails, So that's what's going on here. So this one's just going to go for pine saw log, go to the Dutchie. Mikey's truck, while he's hauling on the triaxle, the boys ripped the turbo's got to come off a bit. Brand new turbo, and it's already cracking. So they're supposed to stand behind it, warranty it. I hope so, because it's almost $6,000 friggin' dollars. It's only been on there since I think October or September. Junk. Well, I'll tell you what. You guys want to stay away from them Cummins engines. They are junk. The ISX, the way, well, maybe not so much the engine, but the way they've got that exhaust system and those turbos, my God, are they nothing but problems. I mean, nothing. I think I put 3 or 4 turbos on each one of them trucks. And Cummins they just won't stand behind anything. They know they've got a pile of junk and they just laughing all the way to the bank. They don't care. It's a shame to have to talk negatively of a company like that, but it's just horrendous what they've done. Horrendous. So I'm not a happy camper with them. And you know, as much as I've run my mouth on this channel, you'd think someone would call me maybe and say, hey, you know, what can we do to help quiet down a little bit? Nope. And like I said, they know what they've done. They know what they've got. They know they have a very defective product. We found some aftermarket turbos. I think we're going to maybe see if we can do that next time. But it's expensive. They're almost $4,000. But between the turbo and the what do you call it? The manifold that matches that turbo and whatever else. That's pretty small. I think just throw that in the pulpwood. That'll piss Rudy off. I don't want to make him mad at me. Pretty small. Freaking small on some of the pulpwood. I don't think that was intentionally meant to go in there. But yeah, geez, you know, the freaking replacement of the aftermarket product, I think would work good. But like I said, it's expensive. 3,600, almost 4,000. I think it's 4,200 actually. I can't remember. Either 36 or 4,200. And then you know I got to get one for each truck. You know, so that's kind of getting a little bit expensive. You know. I've already spent probably $25,000 on each truck. Well, I don't know. They're $6,000 a piece, and I know I put 3 on each truck so far. And these trucks, guys, still don't have much over. Well, I don't think they had 400,000 miles. Terrible. Terrible. All right, that's getting heavy. Getting about loaded. So got a man. To find a couple of short ones that they have in there somewhere. The little ones, there's a couple that will work. I think I'm good. You can get these pretty heavy, pretty quick. Don't need that. Those fines. This is the DOT man all off at me. I think that's plenty. Alright, boys and girls, I'm going to shut it off and I'm going to get ready to head out here pretty soon. It's 20 till 5. Cut some more of this up. We will be ready to head out. So, we got old auto inspected the other day. Had to put a lift axle tire on it. The rest of the tires passed, but so old auto. That's a good old truck, though. Pretty handy for this type of stuff. We don't use it very much, but when we do, we need it. You know, it's very handy. Okay, guys, ta-ta, y'all. Happy New Year, and thanks for all the likes and comments and all the cool stuff. I can't believe it. I think we're at 3, I guess. I don't know. I'll do something for that. If I can figure out, I think I can figure out my analytics who the 3, oh boy, watch me say this wrong again. 3,000 subscriber is. So, all right. Blah, 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 blah. Tell you what, it's rough getting old and senile. All right. Nighty night, y'all. Ta ta.